Hi everyone, Ron Crider reporting for duty today. As you can see, it's 10 minutes past 7 o'clock in the morning on Friday morning. It's December the 18th. My day 271. I'm reporting the numbers from Vero Beach at Indian River Shores here at the Victoria Condominium, 13 acres of paradise. We say this every day just because we're very proud of where we live, living in Vero Beach and living in Indian River Shores, and as well at the Victoria Condominium. Don't forget to push the like button if you like this video. I would appreciate that very much. Don't forget the school zones. Probably there might not be any school zones next week, but if you're in a school zone and the lights are flashing, it's 20 miles per hour. They mean business. Okay, come on, get that flu shot. It's very important to do so. The flu shot's a really big deal. By the way, today is the last day. This is Friday. Today is the last day of Hanukkah. Just thought I'd remind you of that for our Jewish friends out there. 7 days until Christmas. Next Friday will be Christmas. 14 days left this year. 51 days until the Super Bowl, which will be held in Tampa. And I want to be one of the first few people to wish you a very Merry Christmas. I haven't done that, and people have reminded me, what's the matter with you? Why aren't you wishing us a Merry Christmas? Well, I will be happy to do so, and I'll try to do it more frequently between now and Christmas. Alrighty, folks, as we said yesterday, the race is on. This is this parallel situation happening right now, and that is, number one, we have to distance space. We have to wear our masks. We have to do everything we possibly can to try to keep this pandemic down as low as possible. And the only way to do that is to try to isolate yourself as much as possible. Now, I know you folks have to go out and work and make money, and we all understand that. And we recognize one thing. You can complain as much as you want about the governor of the state of Florida, and, well, he has everything open, and he doesn't have any idea what's going on. Well, there is a balancing act, and I say this every day, between shutting everything down and opening everything up. And so what we've got going here is, we're not telling you can't do these things. We're suggesting it's probably not a good idea to live your life as normal like you did last year in December. Please don't do that. Older people like me, stay home. Don't go out. Don't get involved. Don't associate with strangers. Don't go out in the street. Don't go to the grocery store. Don't do any of that stuff. Stay home, watch TV, enjoy your life. That's what I'm doing. I mean, really, this is so important because there's light at the end of the tunnel. I say there's light at the end of the tunnel. We don't know how long the tunnel is, but the bottom line is that we know now we have one vaccine on the market. It's happening. It's being administered right now. We have another that's going to be approved today, and they're going to start shipping those vaccines out. But it's going to be a while before it's going to get into our hands. So right now we have to be very, very careful. Please do that. I know you watch this video every day. Crider says that every day. I'm going to keep saying it every day because it's very important. And a lot of you don't watch this every day, and that's a good thing. But just a reminder to do that. Now, the other part of this parallel situation is we're trying to vaccinate as many people as possible. The elderly people, the people at risk. We want to take care of those folks first because those are the folks that are going to pass away first. We want those people to stop. 60% of the people who have been passing away are elderly people, the at-risk people. So if we could get that 60% of the people who are passing away, we can bring that number down. All of a sudden, our deaths will start going down. So we have both of these events taking place. It's a race to the finish line to try to get as much of the vaccine as possible into the hands of the care workers, the first responders, the hospitals, and then it'll trickle down to us. So we got to hurry. We got to hurry to be safe in distance space and wear your masks and be obedient. You get that? So Florida just posted the highest daily increase in COVID-19 numbers in 5 months. Florida reported 13,148 new COVID cases yesterday. That was on Thursday. That was huge. Another 101 residents died as a result of COVID. That's what was reported yesterday. And so far in the state of Florida, we have reported 1,168,483 cases, positive cases, since this pandemic started. The state reported a daily positivity rate of 8.81 yesterday. That was on Thursday, down from 9.27 the day before. That's a one-day number, and it has to do with the number of tests versus the number of positives. So it's always good if it's down, but it's supposed to be under 5% for 14 days. We haven't seen that number in a long, long time. All these numbers are from Thursday. These are not the new numbers for today, Friday. The new numbers for today you will see over here on the left-hand side of your screen, and they will be up there. I'll post those as soon as they come in. But it's 7:15, 7:16 in the morning right now, most obviously. I don't have the new numbers for today because we're not getting those until like around 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. As of Thursday, there were 4,624 people hospitalized in Florida with the primary diagnosis of COVID-19. And that's the same number that was in the hospital as of yesterday. Hospitalizations hit a peak in late July of 9,500 patients, and that was during the summertime. And then it dipped down to as low as 2,011 October the 19th. So the number has been steadily going back up again, but right now it's at 4,624. So it's a lot different than the 9,500 we had before. Alrighty, folks, so Disney Cruise Lines removes March sailings, marking 1 year of COVID-19 cancellations. So they've been down for 1 year, Disney Cruise Lines, and I imagine the other cruise lines will be doing the same thing. Several states say they have been told to expect far fewer doses of Pfizer vaccine in the second week of distribution, prompting worries about potential delays in shots for health care workers and long-term care residents. Now, senior Trump administration officials on Thursday downplay the risk delays, citing confusion over semantics, words, while Pfizer said its production levels have not changed. So here's the deal. You're going to be hearing a lot about this. You're going to be hearing a lot about, oh, this person got really, really sick because they took the vaccine. It's going to try to put a little bit of scare into you about how reliable the vaccine is and how good they are at delivering and what a terrible mess this whole thing is. Well, let me tell you first, so far now we only know of 4 different people that have had issues with COVID vaccine. Nobody has died from it. People have gotten ill and gotten better very quickly. A lady ran into a problem with it up in Alaska, Anchorage, Alaska yesterday, and they put her into the ER, and she was discharged a day later. Everything was fine, and she said she's so glad that she got the vaccine, and you know, she had a little bit of reaction to it, and so no big deal. But bottom line is, it's news if something happens to somebody, and so they have to broadcast the news. In the meantime, millions of people are getting vaccinated. Pfizer said it is confident that it can deliver 50 million doses globally this year. Now, the operative word there is globally, so that's not just here in the United States, but all over the world, and up to 1.3 billion doses next year. And of course, that number is globally as well. So we're not going to get our hands on all of that 1.3 billion doses this year because it has to go to the rest of the world. The United States in August entered a $1.5 billion pact with Moderna to acquire 100 million doses of its vaccine. Okay, so they're going to have another 100 million from Moderna. About 20 million doses are expected to be delivered this month, with the rest of the initial purchase coming in the first quarter of next year. So now, hopefully today, we're going to get the Moderna approved, and they will start shipping it out over the weekend. And about 20 million doses are expected to be delivered this month here in the United States. And last week, Moderna agreed to deliver an additional 100 million doses in the second quarter of this coming year. Now, obviously, moving millions of vials of vaccine is a daunting task. It's never been done before. Come on, guys. It's never been done before. The general opinion nationwide with doctors, hospitals, all the people that get this vaccine is that the movement of these vaccines is far more organized and reliable than was expected. All right, there you go. Come on. So you're going to the news is the news. Whenever something goes wrong, that's news. You got to tell people, oh, this went wrong. They were unable to deliver. Looks like there's going to be a little glitch in getting the vaccines out. Well, of course, there's always going to be some sort of little glitch here, little glitch there. Some truck's going to break down, and the vaccine isn't going to get there until the following day. That's news. Yep, the truck broke down. So, but please don't read more into the bad news, because the good news is like 99% great. And there's like 1% of bad news that's happening, and that's not affecting the lives of the people that are currently getting it. I mean, I try to, come on, let's stop with this craziness with the news. And it's really terrible. I say every day, only you can slow down this pandemic from spreading and spreading real fast. We're in the worst time of year. We're in the holiday season, Christmas and New Year's, and all sorts of parties going on right now. And everybody wants to celebrate. And it's a happy, joyous time of year, and people will be getting presents and wanting to do things. Just is not the time to do it. Not this year. But this has never happened to us in our lifetime. In our lifetime, we've never had to put up with something like this. So please adjust your life accordingly for what's going on today, this minute. You want to survive. You want your friends and neighbors to survive, to do the best you can and try to distance space, wear those masks, and you know what you have to do. Alrighty, folks, so I told you all about that. I want to give you the Treasure Coast weather report. I can tell you this. This is going to be really good news. No snow is in our forecast for Vero Beach, Fort Pierce, or Stewart. No snow whatsoever. It was 46 degrees this morning at 6:30 in the morning, but there isn't any snow in our forecast. And it's going to be really, really nice down here. Yeah, it's a little bit cooler than it was before. For example, 7% chance of rain today on Friday. Sunshine and clouds mixed. High around 65 degrees. So we're going to be in the 60s today. It's going to be a nice kind of like sweater weather day. Winds north at 10 to 20 miles per hour. As I said, 7% chance of rain today and a high of 65 degrees on Friday. And then tonight, Friday night, 10% chance of rain. Partly cloudy skies early will give way to cloudy skies later tonight. Low 57. So it's going to be much warmer to overnight than it was last night. Low 57 winds northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then tomorrow on Saturday, we can expect a high of 72 and a low of 61. So it's going to be much warmer tomorrow on Saturday. Considerable cloudiness. High 72 degrees. The winds east at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Okay, that's the forecast for the Treasure Coast. As you can see, I put the little chart up here. It shows you where the Treasure Coast is, because a lot of you still don't know where the Treasure Coast is, and you live on the Treasure Coast. Alrighty, folks, December the 21st, a bright Christmas star will appear in the night sky. That's December the 21st, something that hasn't happened in 800 years. I've been telling you this every day. I keep reminding you that will be on Monday. I think the 21st is on Monday, and I will tell you more about that when the time comes, okay? Alrighty, folks, so once again, I want to say Merry Christmas. The numbers are coming up. As you can see, it is 7:30 on Friday morning when I put this first section together. And the numbers that you see, I'm going to stick some numbers over here. Come on, Crider, get it together. Over here on the left, these numbers are the numbers from today. These are today's numbers, but they're not at 7:30 in the morning. I put those up there after this video was being made. And I'm going to now tell you what they are, and I'm going to give you the county by county numbers and the state by state numbers, as well as the big global numbers, and that's what comes up next. This is section 2. It's called the numbers section. Alrighty, folks, thank you very much for watching. Have a very, very blessed Friday. I look forward to seeing you back here on Saturday, and here come the numbers. Alrighty, folks, here we are in the numbers department. Today is Friday, the last day of the week. I got these numbers in at 2:45 in the afternoon. Right now, it's about 2:50. And so, guess what? Yes, the deaths are up, unfortunately. 108 today. Yesterday, they were 101, so we're up by 7 with the deaths for the entire state of Florida. However, fortunately, our positives came down to 13,000 from 13,148. We came down by 148. The numbers always look a little suspicious when I see numbers like this, but whatever they are, I guess that's just going to be what they are. 13,000 is a very big number. You'll see when we go over to the graph charts just exactly how it looks, but it doesn't look good, as you can tell. Now, our positivity rate did come down. The positivity rate over here for one day is 8.74. It came down just a little bit. That's the number of people that were tested versus the number of positives, and that's 8.74, but that's only for one day. All right, folks, let's take a look at Miami-Dade. 12 new deaths to report, 2,461 new positives, 8.16. That's down from yesterday. That's the positivity rate for Miami-Dade, 8.16. You know, it's always supposed to be under 5%. And we haven't seen that in a long time. But that is down from yesterday. Now, in Broward County, 3 new deaths to report, 1,347 new positives in the past 24 hours, and we are up to 7.25 from what we were yesterday. In Palm Beach County, 12 new deaths to report, 783 new positives, and here we are up again, 7.33 in Palm Beach County from what we were yesterday. Now in Orange County, that's Orlando. Orlando had 6 new deaths in the past 24 hours, 791 new positives, and it's down to 8.23 from what it was yesterday. Brevard County, that's Melbourne, 4 new deaths to report, 218 new positives, and that is up to 7.37 over yesterday for the positivity rate. St. Lucie County, no new deaths to report, 178 new positives, and that number is a whopping 12.12%. That's the positivity rate. That is absolutely out of control. Alrighty, here we are in Martin County. 2 new deaths to report, 93 new positives. And in Martin County, the positivity rate there is almost 10, 9.73, but it's down from what it was yesterday. Then in Indian River County. Indian River County has 1 new death to report, but a lot of positives. 106 new positives for the entire Indian River County. That's Vero Beach, where we are. In zip code 32960, they had 33 new positives. In zip code 32963, that's here on the Barrier Island where we are, 6 new positives. And in zip code 32967, they had 21 new positives. Once again, to recap, Indian River County, Vero Beach area, in the zip code 32960, they had 1,366 total positives since we started in March. In zip code 32963, they had 349 new positives since we started back in March. And in zip code 32967, 940 positives since we started. All right, now we're going to go down here and take a look at the deaths for the entire state of Florida. 99.0. What that means is 99 people passed away each day for the past 7 days in the entire state of Florida. That is the 7-day moving averages. Now let's go over here and take a look at, well, let me show you the chart for that. Here is the chart for the deaths for the 7-day moving averages. And as you can see, it spiked up as high as 137. I'll put the graph to it, and you can see that it's meandering along, and we're having a number of days over 100, and that's just not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. Really bad. Let's go up here just a little bit further and take a look at the new cases. Now check out these new cases. Here's the day we had 13,148. Now let me apply look at this. Look at this. It's going up. It looks almost like it did back here in the summertime. So we're in serious trouble here, folks. Big, big trouble. Need I not tell you that? Now, bottom line is, I've said it earlier in this video, here we are. This is a balancing act right now, and we're off to the races to see how quickly we can try to drive these deaths down, driving the deaths down by the vaccine. And today they will approve the vaccine for Moderna, and that vaccine will start being shipped on Saturday or Sunday or Monday, and we'll have some more vaccine coming into the system. And we have to try to get ahead of the curve and get these elderly people and the people in nursing homes and so forth inoculated as soon as possible so that they don't contract COVID-19 and they don't pass away, because 60% of the people that get COVID-19 and pass away are the elderly group, the people at risk. So those are the folks that have to get inoculated as quick as possible. All righty, folks, let's go take a look now at the United States. All right, here we are looking at the United States. Number one 48 hours ago was California with 263. Let me give you the whole United States first. The entire United States 48 hours ago was 3,387. California was in first place or worst place with 263. Texas in second place with 255. Now, California is the largest populated state in the United States. Texas is second most populous state with 28 million, almost 29 million people. California has almost 40 million people. Then comes Pennsylvania in third place with 246 deaths in the past 48 hours. Michigan in fourth place with 213. Illinois in fifth place with 208. Tennessee in sixth place with 177. And we'll go down here to New York in seventh place with 156. Go down to Ohio in ninth place with 117. Missouri in 10th place with 109. And there we are. There's Florida in 11th place. At least it was not way up there at the top. We had 102 48 hours ago. 102 people passed away 48 hours ago here in the state of Florida. Iowa in 12th place with 97. We'll go down here to Minnesota in 14th place with 83. Then Indiana in 15th place with 79. Colorado in 16th place with 70. Georgia, our neighbor, in 17th place with 66. Look at Jersey, 66. Well, at least it came off of those triple-digit numbers. In 18th place, 66 for New Jersey. Wisconsin in 19th place with 59. We'll go down a little bit further to Kentucky in 21st place with 54. Maryland in 23rd place with 49. Then Connecticut in 25th place with 46. Massachusetts in 26th place with 45. We'll go down just a teeny bit further and take a look at Utah in 32nd place with 30. Idaho in 33rd place with 28. Wyoming in 35th place with 23. We'll go down to Montana. Montana was in 39th place with 13. Rhode Island for Jay Grutman in 40th place with 12. We'll go down to Delaware in 41st place with 12. Maine in 43rd place with 9. And then down to the District of Columbia had 5. New Hampshire had 4. Alaska had 2. South Dakota had 1. Kansas had 0. And Vermont had 0. So those are the numbers for the entire United States. That was 48 hours ago. As I tell you every day, I can't give it to you for 24 hours ago because if you look at this, look at all the holes. These are the ones within 24 hours ago. California hasn't reported, and Texas hasn't reported yet, and all these other states have not reported. So the only way I can do it is to always give it to you 48 hours ago. Alrighty, folks, now let's go over here and take a look at the global cases. These are the worst numbers of all. USA cases since we started, 17,293,160. USA deaths, 311,993. 311,993 people passed away since March as a result of the COVID virus here in the United States. Worldwide cases, 75,298,991, and worldwide deaths since this started, 1,669,033. And those are the numbers for today from Vero Beach and for the entire state of Florida and up the east coast of Florida. This is Ron Crider, and that's all I have to report today, folks. Tomorrow I'll try to give you some better information. I also am going to have Dr. Kavanaugh with us. He is very much of a specialist in this type of information about the pandemic, and he's studying up for us and giving us a report on Florida. So I'm going to have a special report next week with Dr. Kevin Kavanaugh. I think you'll find him quite interesting. I'm going to do one in my daily report, and I'm going to do one totally special report with Dr. Kevin Kavanaugh. So I hope you have a very blessed Friday. Thank you so much for watching. And Moderna, am I saying that right? Moderna, that is the vaccine. I'm still trying to get the name of that vaccine correct. But nonetheless, that was approved today, and it will be beginning to ship Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And that's a good thing. It can't get here too soon. Have a very, very safe and blessed Friday. Merry Christmas, everyone. Look forward to seeing you back here on Saturday. Ron Crider signing off.